Okay, so this is the first video in the WordPress Wizardry module, and some of this stuff is fairly basic and you may not have to watch some of these videos. So if you're fairly competent with WordPress, you may want to skip several of these videos. That's completely fair. But I didn't want to just skip it because I know there are people watching this that are going to be new. So why I decided to include this module is because we create a YouTube channel for a reason, and the reason is to get the people off of YouTube onto a place of our choosing. And one of the best ways to do that is to have our own website that we can direct people to. And once they're on our website, we're in much more control of the actions that they take. So what we're going to do in this particular video is just buy a domain for our channel. Now I'm going to be following the food/Japan idea that I mentioned briefly earlier. There are many places that you can buy a domain name, but I always recommend Namecheap and not GoDaddy, and there's a reason for this. When you buy with Namecheap, you get something called WHOIS protection, and that basically means that people don't know your address or your phone number or your name, because it's easily searchable if you know what you're doing. With GoDaddy, they charge extra for that service, so that's the only reason I really recommend Namecheap. I think they're fine. I've had no problems with them. So what I recommend you do, you come to namecheap.com, there'll be a link below, just sign up, get a free account, and then you can do your search here. Always, always, always try and get a .com if your goal is to build out a brand. If you just want to focus on paid ads, and a little tip for you, .club is often quite useful. So the reason .club is useful is the word club sounds, exclusive. They're part of a group. If you're going to build a brand and you want to, also add content to your site and maybe try and get your brand, your domain ranked in the search engines for various keywords, I'd go for a .com. It's always the best choice. But if you're not really bothered about ranking and you're just going to use YouTube to take out some paid ads to drive traffic to your site and to convert those people, then .club is fine. And .club domains are often available for certain terms, and they're cheap as well. So for example, let's just put food. This is an idea that I had, Food Baron, and I'm going to hit enter. Now the .com may be taken. Let's see. Foodbaron.com. Well, it's not taken, but it's $2,600. Quite not what I was hoping for. But look, Foodbaron.club is $10.88 a year. I'd forget about the rest of the stuff. .site, .rocks. Who wants that? It just looks amateurish. .club is fine if you want to create an exclusive club and you're not bothered about, ranking and building your brand organically. But if you want to do that, then I'd definitely recommend the .com. But this is too expensive. So ideally, you want to have 2 words or 3 words in your domain. And you want to be careful that the first word and the second word don't overrun. Now, let me give you an example. I have a website called the Video Oracle. And this is fine for me because it's not something I'm trying to rank. It's something it's a brand I'm building, but it's something I'm just sending paid traffic to. But you've got OO here, so sometimes it can be just a little bit awkward. So I try and avoid that. That's a little tip. So Food Baron is too expensive. Perhaps the Food Baron is going to be available. Okay, so the Food Baron is available. So I'm going to hit this and add to cart. Now, if you decide to buy it through somebody else, through a different registrar, sometimes they try and sell you add-ons and extras. You don't need any of that stuff. Just buy the domain. So look, we got here, it's $10.87, so I can view cart. And then I can decide, as you can see, my WHOIS guard is free, where I'd have to pay extra if I bought this through GoDaddy. This is a new service, premium. I'm not going to bother with that for now. I don't have a promo code. So it looks good. I'm just going to confirm my order. You can, of course, buy this for longer, and it does work out cheaper in the long run if you buy it for 2 years. So if I bought it for 2 years, it's $21.87, which is a little bit cheaper per year. Again, you make the call. I'm just going to stick for 1 year for now, because I'm not sure further on down the line if I'm going to stick with this concept or not. I'm going to confirm order. And then I'm going to just choose PayPal and let this page fully open. Scroll down and choose PayPal. So basically I'm going to choose PayPal, and then I think we're done. PayPal, yep. I'm going to hit continue, and that's going to take me over to PayPal, where I just of course have to log in and pay. So I'm not going to show you that. I'm just going to pause the video now. Once I've bought this domain, I'll get an email notifying me that I've made a successful purchase, and also it will appear in here. So I'll see you in the next video.